Today, I'm going to be going over some of the biggest glitches in Toilet Tower Defense. Since the game was released a few months ago, there have been some very big issues, and all of the really big ones we've fixed, but I just wanted to do a video on it because some of them are kind of funny. Anyways, like and subscribe right now, or else the summon units is going to become evil and turn backwards. This is gonna like run away or something. Now it's all the way over there. Anyways, here are the glitches. The first very big glitch, I'd say, is probably the first major glitch in the game. This is essentially the only duplication glitch. So if you guys don't know, recently Roblox got like a lot better anti-cheat and stuff, so it is almost impossible to hack in Roblox right now. I'm not too sure on the specifics of it, but there are almost like no hackers on Roblox anymore. So not only that is one of the reasons this was fixed, but also Evan fixed it. But essentially there was a small duplication glitch that happened a while ago when the game was somewhat new, and nothing really too good was duplicated, only like some engineers, I think, which if you have two of a unit that is duplicated, then whenever you get the other unit in your inventory, since they have the same unit ID, the extra one that was duplicated kind of just disappears. You can see here, one of my moderators traded someone 3 engineers for their corrupted cameraman, and they only have 9 engineers here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But the thing is, they had 7 engineers before. 7 plus 3 is supposed to equal 10, but for some reason, one of them just straight up disappeared. Now, this has apparently never happened with any other units. The only times I've heard about this happening are with people that have a lot of engineers and they trade for some more, and like 1 disappears. Sometimes even 2 may disappear, but pretty much there's not too much we can do to stop it. At least I've never heard of this happening with spider TVs or any other rare expensive units. Evan fixed it, I'm like 99.9% sure. Plus there's no more hacking, so it wasn't exactly just a glitch. It was kind of a combination of a glitch plus people hacking to duplicate it. It couldn't be done super fast, so there aren't too many duped engineers, which is good, but there still are some. The next glitch is something pretty random and unexpected and had really bad timing. So pretty much, you know how in the summon units shop, wait, I forgot, it ran away. Wait, we need to bring it back for this. Come back, summon units shop. Okay, he stopped being evil. So basically, this will give you a good idea of what the glitch was. Telethic started a call. The summon only spawns cameraman. A lot of people hustle on coins. Evan! And yeah, so that update was... The reason why I couldn't find it looking through my old videos was because this was actually before I started doing normal videos on my game. At the time, I was only doing shorts, and I don't think I mentioned it in the short. But this was actually the episode 51 update, so this was like in the very beginning of the game, and in that update, we pretty much didn't even add anything too complicated. Like, no new tier. I don't know why the summon broke, but essentially the glitch was the summon only gave cameraman. To solve it pretty fast, I just made it where the cameramen sell for 100 coins, and it is 100 coins to summon, and I also changed summon 10 to 1,000 coins so that you couldn't just summon 10, sell all again, get 1,000 coins, and then keep profiting coins like that. So essentially, you could just resell the cameraman, get your coins back, and we left it like that for the next day or 2 so that anyone that still had the cameraman could sell them. So that was a pretty big issue that most people probably did not know about. But that was probably actually the worst glitch we've had in the game. I just remembered whenever I did that, I also shut down the game, and in front of the summon, I put the summon is broken right now. Do not summon only his camera. Like, bro, it was not good. Then the next glitch is the farm unit limit. So originally the game was supposed to have a farm unit limit, and we actually had that like ready and everything, but it just never ended up working for some reason, and we didn't realize until after a little bit. We actually imposed that somewhat recently, I think around like a month ago. A lot of people were mad, but to be honest, it was way too OP. Being able to place 4 scientists, cameramen, 5 pumpkin farmers, 9 money units. So we changed the limit to 5, or well, that was how much it was supposed to be. But after we fixed that glitch, a lot of people got mad. I don't think they liked it. A lot of people in the Discord were saying a nightmare is impossible to beat after that one, but it is still very possible. But it was way too overpowered because you could essentially get like way too much money. But the next glitch I also don't have a clip of by the time I did a video video it was fixed, but it was with the Mech Cameraman. So in the beginning, when we first added the Mech Cameraman, it actually only had one weapon. It started out like this and gained them as you upgrade them, but all of them functioned the same. There wasn't really any difference. Now they're all separated, so they all four attack separately, but in the beginning it was all four together. So you know how he shoots that blue orb when things get close? Well, that blue orb actually used to have Can Collide on. So what that means is, okay, you see right now, if I stand in between the orb and the toilets, of course the orb just passes like straight through me. It had Can Collide on, so if you stood in between it, it would literally just hit you and push you, and also, whenever it hit the toilet, it was much worse. It would literally push the toilet back physically. So while this was really overpowered, not only did that attack already slow enemies by 25%, I'm pretty sure the slowing worked at this time. I'm not 100% sure about that though, but it literally pushed them back. So the best strategy at the time was to literally just place a ton of mechs like this so that they all attack, and then they'd straight up just keep pushing whatever it is back. So like the boss toilets were slow enough where they pushed the boss toilet back where it literally couldn't go forward, and this was at the time when Nightmare mode was new. The Mecha update was also the Nightmare mode update, and I did not do any sort of calculations to balance Nightmare mode at the time. I kind of just put really high numbers for a lot of really strong toilets, and it was literally impossible by far. The only way to get somewhat far at all was by doing that glitch with the Mech Cameraman. It basically made anything not fast completely unable to get past you, and it was actually really funny because the toilets would just go slightly off the track and they'd have a hard time like walking back on the track. But this was in the episode 51 update, so right now episode 54 update. 51 update was the summon issue, so within 3 updates there's another really big bug, but at this time Skibidi Toilet episodes were coming out once every few days, so we were literally having like a kind of big update once every few days, which was really hard to consistently do and not have bugs, so there were a lot of issues. Nightmare mode did get a little harder by only like 10 or 20%, but now there are units that do much more DPS, so that's why we gotta add endless mode soon, because like Nightmare mode is really easy. I mean, over 1 million people beat it. Like, endless mode is gonna be endlessly hard. It's gonna start out somewhat easy, become hard fast, and then become like impossible even later, and I'm excited to see how far people are gonna get. But that's off the topic from this video. This video is glitches. Now here's a glitch that didn't happen in the past. This isn't something that will just randomly occur in your game. So if you spawn infinite toilets at negative infinite speed, so as fast as they can literally spawn, it will go normal for a little bit. If you spam it, it spawns more at the same time over the current one spawning, and then it gets pretty laggy fast. So you can see some of the toilets are already going out of line and getting really confused. They're like making weird curves and going off the path a little bit, but it gets even worse soon. Look at this. Please try to explain in the comments what is going on with these toilets, because I do not know what they're doing. They've got a mind of their own, they're becoming evil, and they are not following the path. I am also at like very few frames per second. Sometimes in a normal match, if you're lagging, all the toilets will just turn around for some reason. I don't really have a clip of that. I haven't really had it happen to me too much, but it is funny if you do see it happen. They're not even trying to go on the path anymore. Look at those guys. They're literally just taking the shortcut across the road. They're not supposed to do that. No, they're like flying over. I'm pretty sure we're well over like 10,000, maybe 20,000 on the ground right now. At most, if you auto skip a lot, you might have like 1,000, but we can pretty much handle up to I think like a couple thousand before it starts getting bad. But there's literally no way that you can possibly have this many toilets on at once, so it's not a glitch you guys have to worry about, unless if I join your server and do it with admin commands. But yeah, it's getting even worse. Look at how many are just taking this shortcut. This is kind of funny. There was also a glitch at some point where the trading plaza was just gone. Like, it it was just not here. I don't know how that happened. Since now we've been having weekly updates, there have been a lot less glitches, usually just really small things like animations not displaying correctly, or just small issues. Like, of course, there have been a lot of other small issues I didn't mention, like certain buttons not working. Oh wait, that reminds me, the last glitch I'm gonna tell you guys, this one was pretty big, but we fixed it a long time ago. It was only a big thing in the beginning of the game. Sometimes, whenever you pressed a certain button, it would do another random thing that another button did. Like, you'd go over to Toilet HQ, press play or start, and then nothing happens, but then something pops up on your screen showing that you summoned 10 units. Or you go to press the shop button, and then, or like the trade button, and then go to click someone to trade, and then something pops up asking if you want to sell one of your units you didn't select. So pretty much, we had a special feature in the beginning of the game where pressing buttons did completely random things sometimes. And that glitch only happened to me like a couple of times, but it happened to other people a lot, so that was not a very great glitch. I'm glad we got that fixed in the beginning. I have no idea how that ended up being an issue, but it was like the element of surprise. It looks like you're pressing the start button, but you never know what it would actually do. A lot of these glitches, or at least 3 of the glitches I mentioned, pretty much the summon one, the pressing buttons does completely random things, and nightmare mode not working at all. Those are pretty much all game-breaking glitches, but luckily we haven't had a big glitch like that in a really long time. Evan's been testing stuff a bit more to make sure the scripts work, and I've been also testing stuff to make sure everything else works so I can tell him the glitches before the update if we have time. Back then, since we only had like a few days between each update, we didn't have too much time to test it, so it was just not that good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to do a video on like the history of glitches in this game because some of them were kind of funny. But as always, subscribe with the notifications on and like the video. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.